So let's turn to page 9.31. Page 9.31 of the textbook, chapter 9. So last week we have learned sine formula and cosine formula to find angles and find lengths in a triangle. Okay, and then yesterday we have learned a new formula to find the area of a triangle. That is half times AB sine theta. Okay, that is a new formula to find the area of the triangle. And then the final one, the last one in this chapter, is also for you to find the area of a triangle. Okay, it is like this: when we do not have any information about any angle, we just have the length of all the three sides. Then we are going to use this formula to find the area of a triangle. So I think it's very clear. If we know all the three lengths and we need to find area, then we need to use the fourth formula. And there's a name for this formula, and it's called Heron's formula. Heron's formula. Okay? There is the name of the mathematician. This is a little bit more complicated. Okay, slightly more complicated. It is two steps to use the formula to find the area. Okay. Before finding the area of the triangle, we need to find the S first. Okay, S is length 1 plus length 2 plus length 3, and then divided by 2. Okay, so that's easy, right? The S, we need to calculate a variable S first. Okay, just add all the lengths together and then divide it by 2. Okay, and then the Heron's formula will be like this: it's long square root, and then we have S times. We use S to subtract the length one by one. Okay, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Okay, and then multiply all the four things together. S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and then take the long square root. This is the Heron's formula. Okay, so I repeat, you need to do the preparation first. S, okay, calculating S is the preparation. S is adding all the length together and then divided by 2. And then the Heron's formula is for you to calculate the area of triangle ABC. It is just S times S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, multiply all together, and then the long square root. Is it clear? 得唔得？好難嘅呢條 ，OK， 因為好對稱嘅啲嘢，係嘛？即係有 A，S 減 A 嘅話咧，就會有 S 減 B 同 S 減 C 啦。OK， 仲有唔好漏咗 S 咯，我擔心你哋會漏咗前面嘅 S， 總之係4樣嘢乘埋一齊嘅咁樣。OK， 就係咁啦。咁我I'm not going to prove the formula for you. You do not need to understand the proof. You do not need to memorize the proof. You just need to know how to use this formula and when to use this formula. Okay? So let's go to example 16. Example 16. Just show you how to use this formula once. Okay, in the figure, A is 10 cm, B is 9 cm, C is 7 cm. And the question just asks you to find the area of triangle ABC. So now we need to find area of a triangle. And for this triangle, we do not have any angle, but we have all the lengths. So we should use the Heron's formula. Okay? To use the Heron's formula, we need to do the preparation step first. That is to find the S. Okay? S is equal to this. S is equal to length 1, 10 plus length 2, 9 plus length 3, 7, and then divided by 2. And then you just do the calculation. It should be equal to 13. Okay? And then the area of triangle ABC will be equal to a long square root. And then we have S, that is 13. And then S minus A, 13 minus 10. And then S minus B, 13 minus 9. S minus C, that is 13 minus 7. Okay, multiply them all together. I will So if I were you, if I do this question, I will do the subtraction first, okay, one by one first, before entering all the numbers into the calculator. Okay, so I will avoid entering any complicated key sequence in the calculator. I will do it bit by bit. Okay， 我都建議你哋咧，即係唔好成日都係將好長式咧一次過交俾計數機，因為咧你撳嘅時候咧，因為計數機咧佢顯示嘅長度有限㗎嘛，有陣時你真係撳錯咗嘅話咧，未必睇到嘅。咁嘅時候咧，我會建議你哋咁樣樣 ，OK，13 times 3 times 4 times 6, and then just do the calculate. Use the calculator. 13 times 3 times 4 times 6. Okay, and square root. So it should be equal to 30 point something, right? It's equal to 30.6, and unit is cm square. Okay, this is correct to 3 significant figure. It's okay. 得唔得？ get 到點用呢度 ？Two steps. Step 1, find the s. Step 2, find the square root. Okay, that is the area. Okay, can you get the number from your calculator? So make sure you know how to use the calculator to find this area. Is that okay? All right. So now please do the instant drilling 16. Just try to use the calculator. Write down the formula and try to use the calculator. Okay. Instant drill number 16. We have part A and part B. To give you 2 minutes. So I found that there are quite several of you do not have textbook. Okay, did you lose the textbook or not, or just not bring it? Forget to bring it today. Is there anyone who does not have a textbook at all? One, because the other is just forget to bring. Okay, please remember to bring the textbook. Okay, so starting from tomorrow, if you do not, so please just stand at the back for 5 minutes to remind you. It's okay. So have you done? Part A. So S is equal to 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 2, which is equal to 6. Okay, and then the area of triangle ABC will be equal to square root of 6 times 6 minus. Wait. No, it's 9. It's 9. My fault. Is it? It's 9, right? Yes. Okay, it should be 9. And then 9 minus 5
9 minus 6, and then 9 minus 7. Okay, and that will be equal to 9, 4, 3, 2. Okay, and then 14.7 cm square. Don't forget to write down the units. Okay, so this is 3 significant figures. Are you correct? Then part B. So the S is equal to 16 plus 11 plus 9 divided by 2. Okay, and that should be equal to, is it 18? The order is not important. Okay, can you find S equals 18? Okay, then the area of triangle ABC is calculated by the long square root with 18 times 18 minus 16 times 18 minus 11 times 18 minus 9. Okay, and that will be square root of 18 to 7, 9. That should be 47.6 cm square. And this is 3 significant figures. Are you correct? Okay, good. Next one. This one is important. This example is very important, I think. Example 17. In the figure, the lengths of the three sides of triangle PQR are 7, 11, and 6 cm. So part A, find the area of triangle PQR. Part A is standard. We have information about all the lengths, okay, and we want to find the area. Then we use the Heron's formula, okay, and we need to do the calculation step, find the S first, okay. So in part A, S is equal to 7 plus 11 plus 6 divided by 2. And which will be equal to 12, right? Yes, okay. And then the area of triangle PQR will be equal to a long square root, 12, 12 minus 7, 12 minus 11, 12 minus 6, which will be 12, 5, 1, and 6. That should be equal to calculator. Sorry? Yes, 18.97 something, okay? That would be 19.0, okay? Oh, no. This is 2dp, 2dp. It's 18.97, yes, thank you. cm square. And this one is 2 decimal places. Part B. So can you please put a star here? Okay, so this technique is very, very popular in the exam. Okay, this technique. We are going to find the height h of triangle PQR. Okay, this is the height corresponding to which base of the triangle. Okay, if I use this to be the height of the triangle, which side of the triangle is considered as the base? Because the height must be perpendicular to the base, right? Okay, this line is perpendicular to this line, right? Okay, and then the base should be QR. When we were in primary school, okay, when we were finding area of a triangle, we use base times height divided by 2. Remember this? Or we can find the area of a triangle. If I use 7 cm as the base, because this point, the third vertex, is actually outside the side QR. So you will draw a perpendicular from P and then to the ground. Okay, this one will be the height. 記唔記得呢一隻？即係咧嗰個頂點咧係喺嗰個底嘅外面，咁所以我哋會垂直落去，落咗去延長個底咁樣嘅，得唔得？但係個底嘅長度都係7 cm 嘅啫，即都係 QR 嘅，唔會延長咗嘅。個
高就係呢一度嘅垂直距離㗎。OK， 好啦，跟住咧呢一種問題就係做咩咧 ？We are going to use two different methods to express the area of this triangle. One method is from part A using the Heron's formula. The second method is the method from primary school using base times height divided by 2. So that is like this. The area of triangle PQR is equal to base, that is 7 times h over 2. Okay? But what we have found in part A is also the area of triangle PQR. So this number and this expression should be equal to each other because they are representing the same thing, or the same area. Therefore, this 7h over 2 should be equal to 18.97. Okay? Because both of them are the area of triangle PQR. So from this equation, we can calculate the value of h by multiplying the 2 to the right and then dividing the 7 to the right. Okay? Just use the calculator. And h should be equal to 5.42. cm. And this number is also correct to 2 decimal places. Okay? So that is how we can find the h like this. Do you understand this? 嗱，有陣時咧，佢未必會俾個 part A 嚟嘅 ，OK？ 跟住就直接問你個 h 係幾多？咁嘅時候咧，我哋自己咧心裏面有一個 part A， 係用咗呢3條邊揾咗嗰個3個人嘅面積出嚟先，再自己去 part B 嘅時候咧，心裏面嘅 part B 啊，再用呢個咧7乘 h 除以2係等於頭先嗰個3條邊揾出嚟嘅面積咁樣。咁我哋列條式出嚟，去諗到個未知數 h 係嘛？咁我哋就可以計到個 h 啦。OK， 記唔記到？得。Okay, so let's try. Let's try the instant drill number 17. I'll give you 3 minutes for this. Instant drill number 17. That's right. This one will be exactly the same as the example. If you understand the steps in the example, you must be able to do this instant drill. Okay. So there is something you need to pay attention to. Okay, especially in this chapter and in the next chapter, we use the calculator very frequently to calculate some approximated values. Okay, if this is not the final part of the question, then we may use this value in the later parts. But this number is not an exact value. There will be errors. Okay, errors. Okay, there will be deviations from the exact value. When you use this approximated value in the next part, then the error will be accumulated. Okay， 即係話咧會有誤差嘅。咁我哋會點做咧？嗱，我教你一樣嘢啊。So can you do it again? Can you do this again? Use the calculator. Square root of 15 times 5 times 6 times 4. Can you get 42.426 or something? So I'm going to teach you how to save this number into the memory of your calculator. Okay? So you get this number in your calculator, right? Okay, and then you click answer. So are you following me? Answer, and then shift RCL. So that is the button above 7. And then negative. So can you get answer right arrow and then capital A? Answer arrow A in your screen. Okay, this. Where is the negative? This one is the negative. No, this one is negative. Yes. Wait. So again. So when you have got the number, then you need to click answer and then shift RCL and then negative. Okay. Can you see the RCL? Shift RCL. That is store. STO. Okay. When you get the number, you need to get this number first. Okay, the long decimal number, and then you click answer, and then shift recall, and then negative. Can you see why it is negative? Because negative. Can you see the red letter A above the negative sign? Okay, it's red letter A. So that is the memory A. Memory A. Can you see where the memory B, C, D is? We have memory A, memory B, memory C, memory D, and also memory X and Y and M. Okay, all the red letters will be your memory. You can use the memories. 大家俾同學仲未 save 到嘅，好啦，嗱，跟住我想講咧，點樣攞翻出嚟咧？點樣去用佢咧？好啦 ，Part B. So I think the area of triangle ABC can also be calculated by 10h over 2, right? So that should be 5h, okay? Which means that 5h is equal to this 42.4 something, okay? And then h will be this number divided by 5, right? Okay? But we do not just click 42.4 because this is not a very exact value. Okay, we use memory A. How to call the memory A is alpha negative. Alpha negative. And you get the letter A from the screen. And then divided by 5. And you'll get 8.48528 something, right? So h should be 8.48
5281374. And then when it is corrected to 3SF, it will be 8.49 cm. Is that okay? 得唔得？嗱，記得嗱，嗰個教咗咧撳機呢個好重要嘅，得唔得？即係我哋撳咗個爛數出嚟，點樣 save 入去計數機裏邊嗰7個 memory 嘅其中一個啦。save 咗佢之後，我點樣係攞翻出嚟咧？咁樣 ，OK， 得。So let's continue tomorrow. Okay, so please remember to bring your textbook and your calculator. Okay, so stand up. Goodbye, class.